All right, guys, today we're going to talk about 2025 Topps Series 2. Recording this on May 31st, so we do have about a week and a half, a little more for this to release on June 11th. This here's Topps.com. The pre-order was a couple of weeks ago. It did sell out, or at least Topps took it down, one or the other. I think the Jumbos did sell out at least. So what I'm going to be using as our guide as we talk about this new release is my my blog post here from ericbcards.com. I'm posting a lot of product previews and stuff there, so check it out if you want to. But here's what this looks like. All right, so obviously I really like flagship releases. Obviously big print runs on them. They're everywhere, so not necessarily too hard to find or anything like that. But talking about formats here, you do have kind of your basic formats that you see always in flagship, right? Megas, hobbies, hangers, blasters, jumbos. You do have for this release Fanatics blasters and Fanatics Fest exclusive versions as well. One interesting thing is that what's not on the odds sheet that was published by Topps is a tin. In Series 1 they did the Easter tin. They've done various other tins as well, but no tin on the odds sheet for this one. One thing that I'm hoping that we get is the Celebration Mega. Topps introduced that with the Series 1. I'm hoping it's going to be an every series type of release. I really liked the Megas from Series, or the Celebration Megas from Series 1, so hopefully they continue with that. But we will see on that. First, let's talk about inserts. So a couple of new inserts here for Topps Series 2. First one is All Kings. All Kings obviously patterned after the highly popular, highly collectible All Aces from Series 1. And actually the Series 2 All Kings is a little bit easier to find than the All Aces. And so these are going to fall about one every 3.5 cases of hobbies and every 4 cases of jumbos. A little bit easier than the All Aces were in Series 1. Next we have the K-Zone. I really like the look of the K-Zone card. Some people don't like the die cuts. I do, but obviously shaped like a K. They're very hard to hit. They are about every 8.5 cases of hobbies, 10 cases of jumbos. This one is available in all formats. The All Kings was only hobby and only jumbo. We do have a short print for the K-Zone insert. That's a backwards K, obviously representing a strikeout looking. Really good looking card, but it's very hard to pull. One every 42 hobby cases or 13 jumbo cases. So if you pull one of those, you're very lucky. Some common inserts here. We got 3 common inserts. OPS Best, new common insert, as you can see, featuring OPS leaders. Dynamic Duos have 2 players on them. These are about 1 per hobby, 2 per jumbo. What were these OPS? Yeah, about the same, once per hobby and 2 per jumbo. And even a little bit more common is the Summer Superstars. So this is about 3 every hobby box, 5 every jumbo box. You'll see this. Just like last year in Series 2, we do get rookie SPs here. This time it is Cam Smith, Matt Shaw, and Christian Campbell. Of course, last year we had the Jacksons and Wyatt Langford. They're very hard to hit, though. We have only about 1 in every 7 cases of hobby or 1 in every 8.5 cases of jumbo, but they are available in all formats as well. First pitch cards are back. These are always fun to see who they put on here. This time it's honestly a lot of people that I don't know. A lot of them have to do with reality TV and whatnot that I'm just not familiar with. But Joey Graziade for the Phillies, The Miz for the Guardians, Ricky Henderson, I know Ricky, for the Athletics, Jen Tran, and Mark Long. So 4 of the 5 sign. Ricky does not, for obvious reasons. But let's go take a look at the autos. So here's a list of some of the auto relics. Not going to read them all, but you see flagship patch autos coming back. You see heavy lumber on the relic autos. I love those. Those are fun. Rounding the bases. I believe these were exclusive to blasters or retail last year, but they are they're included in the hobby and jumbo boxes. I think they're available in all formats in this release. Going down to the autos here, you have Baseball Stars back. You do get dual autos and triple Baseball Stars autos, so that's fun. Um, you got 1990 inserts on the 35th anniversary is the 1990 design, including the All-Star insert, which looks like this with Mike Trout here. You do have also Signature Tunes dual autos, which features a player and I think the artist that is featured on their walkout song. We also have World Champion autos. Those are hard to pull, but it features a lot of the Dodgers being the World Series champions last year. So just a look at some of these. Here's the flagship Fernando Tatis, 1990 Dylan Cruz, and here's an example of the Signature Tunes here for Acuna and Mike Towers. All right, let's take a look at the rookie class. A lot of criticism about the rookie class in this product. I would agree. Obviously, we were spoiled last year with the 2024 rookies. Not quite as strong, obviously, but obviously with rookie classes, you kind of have to wait a little bit to see how it goes. But we do have some bright spots here. You do have Roki Sasaki there. I know he's injured, but obviously very popular. Hyun Kim there, another Dodger. And you can kind of see the list here, a couple to call out. Thomas Sagasi, often overlooked, but a very good player there for the Cardinals. Kumar Rocker's got his base rookie in this set as well. Luis Angel Acuna, Jackson Jobe for the Tigers, and some others, as you can see there as well, in addition to those SPs that we talked about. A couple of notes here on the checklist. One thing that was really interesting to see is the Fanatics Authentics Redemptions. These are the cards that you can pull in the Fanatics exclusive blasters, and these are redemptions for things like signed jerseys, signed balls, signed Funko Pops I think they had last year. It was very hard to hit, about 1 every 6 cases last year. If the odds that were published are to be believed, they've gotten a lot easier. The odds sheet says 1 in 75 packs, which would be almost 5 per case. I would not be surprised if this was an error. I'm going to recheck that and see if they update those odds, because that seems a little bit too good to be true. But if that's true, that's fantastic. Buy some Fanatics exclusive blaster boxes. Player number variations and acetate are also only in hobby. They have something new called the all positions variation. Apparently there are 5 players in MLB history that have played all 9 positions in a single baseball game. And those are these 5 players right here. None that are too recognizable, but really an amazing accomplishment. So kind of fun to see what that looks like as well. Again, we have the Blaster exclusive holiday parallels. This time we're looking at hot dogs, beach balls, umbrellas, fireworks, waves, all sorts of fun stuff. So those are popular to collect as well from the blasters. Let's take a look at the auto checklist. So I always like to do this. I like to see which team has the most autos in here. One note is that when I calculate this, if there's a triple auto from the same team, it does count as 3, so it might overstate things a little bit. But the Dodgers here far and away have the biggest auto checklist. That's partially due to the World Champion auto set that they have that features only Dodgers, but also a lot of big names and a lot of players signing there for the Dodgers. The Braves always have a big checklist. They have a lot of the vets that sign for them. But as you can kind of look at the list here, and down wrapping up the bottom of the list are some teams who you might expect. We got the Marlins here with 11, the Rockies with 7 here. So some of the smaller checklists for autos. And one thing I also like to do is rank the teams. So if you're looking at buying into breaks, this is kind of what you could expect as far as which teams will be the most expensive, which teams are the better teams in the break. Dodgers number 1, Yankees number 2, Mets number 3, Tigers 4. You can kind of see the list here going down all the way to the bottom. Is the Colorado Rockies, Rays, Marlins, those kind of your bottom 3. Again, if you want to look at this, guys, ericbcards.com. Another thing that I like to do when I am looking at a new set is look at Blowout has a First Buzz page. Blowout's First Buzz page features a lot of the photos of the card images. So good to look at here. We got some of these base cards. You see Juan Soto with his first flagship Mets card. And you can see what these cards look like. Just scroll through here real quick. Here's some player number variations. Some of the rookies here. You see Griffin Conan, or Conine. There's Acuna and Kumar Rocker. And then it'll show us some of the inserts that we had talked about. There's some home field advantage cards. You got Barry Bonds in the set, which is cool. Silver packs obviously are back, 1 per hobby, 2 per jumbo. And here's our SP K-Zones, Mega Stars, which are exclusive to the Mega Boxes. Everybody's favorite stars of the MLB. Some of the All Kings. I think the more recent images have the black version. I'm not sure why these are white on these images, but there's some heavy lumbers. Some are superstars, OPS best. There's your K-Zone, 1990 inserts, All-Star. So kind of fun to see what the different cards will look like. So I always like to take a look at this site. Highly recommended. Again, here's your formats as well. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Hope to be posting more videos like this. So if you could shoot me a follow, subscribe, tell your friends about it as you prepare for new releases. Hope to be a good resource for you. And